Ag Day is brought to you by FBN Finance, experienced loan advisors putting farmers first with farmland rates as low as 4.99%.
Soybeans pulled back after the Supreme Court tariff decision on Friday, and cattle were in the red as well. Ag Day's Michelle Rook has more reaction in markets now.
Friday's market closes in grains were mixed. Sean Hackett is joining us with analysis. And Sean, a higher weekly close in soybeans, but a little pullback on Friday after we got the SCOTUS ruling against the IEEPA tariffs. Is there concern there about China maybe fulfilling their trade commitments?
Well, anytime you take a pressure point that had been used to create the goodwill in the first place, you worry that maybe that gives China less incentive to follow through on some of the purchases, or even have the meeting at all here in April. I don't believe that's the case. I think China and the U.S. have made the decision to kind of get along here, um, and I still think things are going to go through. But obviously, on a Friday, um, it brings some profit taking in when you have that kind of concern.
Meanwhile, wheat has had a chart breakout. Is it all short covering, or is this risk premium that's being put into that market?
Well, it's a combination of short covering, and it's a combination of putting premium into the market. We have significant unrest in Iran. There's a worry about the Strait of Hormuz that could be closed or restricted. Um, Not getting good signs from Russia, Ukraine de-escalating. It looks like it's re-escalating. And we have these Palmer drought severity indices in the US. They keep getting redder and redder going as we get into the post-dormancy season, and the market's starting to worry that a dry spring here could really hurt yields and maybe provide a weather spark that we haven't seen in the wheat market in quite some time. So I think it's appropriate, in the market doesn't yet appear to be done putting that premium on.
If wheat keeps going, can corn finally break out of its trading range? Will it follow?
It's following, but because there's so much farmer cash selling right now, as they typically do in mid-late February, it's not able to follow a whole lot. I think we need to see that selling ebb here as we get into March before we can expect the corn market to really follow along with the wheat market, and or we need to get a headline that says China's going to expand their purchases to include corn or wheat or other ag products.
All right, thanks so much, Sean Hackett with Hackett Financial Advisors and Markets Now.